sway inside. My engine roaring. It's the big boy. You know what I paid for it. And I got the pedal to the metal. Got you out here checking game. I'm balling out on every level. Hear them haters talk, but there's nothing you could tell them. Just made $1 million, got another $1 million on my schedule. No love for them, boy, I'm breaking hearts. No keys, push to start. Yeah. You know what it is.
Game Plan Live, and that's the first time we scored over 35. Boy, offensive explosion yesterday. Felt good. Felt good a little bit.
About time, Hundo. Twins.
Man, real about time. This is the best orchestrated offense since Ben left.
Since Ben?
Yeah, Mason had that one game against the Bengals, a bunch of deep balls, but to orchestrate the offense, calling audibles, line checks, and all that decision making, that's the best game I've seen out of a quarterback since then.
Now, before we even get into the official, Twins, I was wrong.
Yeah, you was.
I was wrong on a couple of things.
You lucky you said that, boy, because it was about to be some gun clapping on this bitch. I was coming for your ass today, boy. I was coming for your ass.
But what I wasn't wrong about, I'm still not sure about this Arthur Smith. I'm not. I'm still on the fence with Art. It just seemed like Russ had to check too many plays. He had to check out of too many plays.
Well, that's the good thing. But listen, with what I've been saying all season, he need to go up top so he can see. He's just calling the plays off the play. He ain't that good. He's not getting a chance to look down on the defense and see how the defense is formatting against us. He's doing it from the sidelines, and he's not a sideline coordinator where he could his plays are just that dialed up that, what covers is they in? Okay, if you see this, but the fact that the beautiful thing was Russ was able to check out it. That's the beautiful thing.
Yes, it was. I'll give you that. And that's where I got to give Russ his credit because he was checking protection. He was slapping protection.
He made Arthur look good yesterday.
Yes, he did.
He made him look good yesterday.
And George made him look good also on a couple of them throws. So
I think what we've been complaining about all year. Throw the ball up to Georgie. Throw it up. 50-50 ball. Throw it up. Well, why would he do it? It's Georgie belling him out. Because Georgie looked like a superstar for the first time as a Stiller, for real. He looked like a superstar.
Yeah.
Georgie looked like a superstar. He looked like a superstar out there last night.
Yeah, couldn't nobody stick him on the field. Nobody. One-on-one, Sauce Gardner, nobody.
Nobody stick him.
Nobody could stick him last night. None.
Well, hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to YB Game Plan. Thanks for joining us here on YouTube and Facebook. Remember, like, share, subscribe. It's just three young brothers coming from the north side of Pittsburgh. We're going to keep it real with y'all, and we always give y'all the funky. Now, the 5 keys we gave them yesterday, fellas, they was pretty much right on. Russ can't be Russ.
Teams make a
Everything was right on. Everything was right on all the way down to players. The only thing we got wrong was the score.
You're right.
Yeah.
Every player we picked did what was needed. Every single one. Well, we'll get to that later because that's all part of the lineup. But just since you mentioned it, you know what I mean? Since you mentioned it, everything came to fruition. Everything we spoke. But we know football. If you know football, if you know football, this is what it sounds like. We just don't got a national broadcast and service us around the world, but we ain't something new, no different than Shannon Sharp and Stephen A. Smith saying.
Right. Hey, that first key though, fellas, Russ can't be rusty. Now he did look a little rusty that first half. I can say that he looked a little rusty. Maybe not as much as I thought, because a couple of them throws, especially there was one to the flat, I think. It was at the boys' feet. You know what I mean? But other than that, Russ played a good game, especially in the second half. I'm not going to doubt him from here on out, Twizzy and Doe. He does have that experience. I'm not saying they open the offense up.
We week to week anyway, bro.
Right.
Well, I thought the Russ came off after a quarter. After he made the deep ball throw to a Georgia, then the rest was gone. But the offense didn't really explode until Bishop made that interception. That just made everything change. That's when they just like, we just go ahead, we're going to run the ball down their throat.
Right.
When he ever started running the ball game, when he hit that deep ball on the left side to George, which that was a pretty good pass, even though that was underthrown, it was back shouldered. That's why George was able to catch it with the one hand, with the right hand, because it was supposed to go to his back shoulder. It was the moon ball that he throws. Other than that, I mean, them boys had to make plays for him because his live game ornament just isn't there yet. He ain't played since December.
I know. They said what, December 23rd or 23?
Yeah, 20,
Exactly.
Christmas Eve game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's when they just set him down at that point.
Not bad.
I remember. No, not bad at all.
And
our second key,
not to mention a top 5 defense he went up against.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a hell of a defense. That is a hell of a defense.
Don't forget that part. Yeah, don't forget that part. Yeah, don't forget that part. Don't leave that out.
Our second key.
What y'all got a delay with me? Y'all got a delay with me, yo?
Yeah. A
little
bit.
There's a delay?
Breaking up.
Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
That second key. Now I can't see these keys again.
Defense must play great.
Now, defense, I'm not going to say they played great, fellas. I mean, we did give up a total, what was that, 3-something? We gave up 269.
We gave up 15 points, Chief.
Passing, 54 rushing. Yeah, I'm just looking at it stat-wise, that's all. No, I'm saying they only gave up 15.
Yeah.
That's great.
54 rushing is me.
Can't ask them.
They was balling.
Yep.
3 turnovers or 2 turnovers.
323 total yards. Okay. But again, I'm gonna just pose this question to y'all: is defense, can they do this all year?
They have been. They have been.
Expound on that, Doug.
I don't see where we've been lackadaisical at, other than a couple times the Colts game when they came out flat in the first half. They've been playing top-notch ball. They make great second-half adjustments. I give that to Coach T in Austin. They take away what you want to do best come the second half. It just has to start out quicker like it was yesterday. And we've been taking the ball off. We got to be top 5 in turnovers for the year. Have to be.
No, we were. I had that written down yesterday in turnovers. I know in interceptions we was third. I went with 7, but now we got 9. So I don't know where we stand with interceptions as far as team stats. But
and they've been playing well without TJ having an explosion. He didn't have an explosion yesterday. He had like a 2-hand block was the most.
No, they was chipping his ass.
Yeah, they triple back blocking.
They chipped his ass. They what? They was killing TJ, man. He gets to the point he couldn't even.
Yeah, it was terrible. They was just like, you're not beating us now, D. So 56 was getting loose. He was all over A-Rod a lot.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though. They could have called holding on. Who was blocking him? Was that Smith? Tyron Smith blocking?
Yeah, about 5 times.
Yeah, man. He was getting held and tackled to the ground half the time last night.
Yeah, I meant to say that in the pregame. Tyrone is a little old. It's time to hang it up. Time to hang it up. I thought Highsmith went, it's time to hang it up. You know, he's from the Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, I know.
So this is like year 12. It's over at left tackle. There's no speed on that outside leg. Not anymore.
Now, Twiz, that next key that the run game had to be on schedule and sustain all game. Your man had another 100-yard rushing attack yesterday.
Okay, but look how it all unfolded. If you really think about it, if you really truly think about it, look how it unfolded. In the first half, it was kind of mediocre. You know what I mean? It wasn't solidified. And then when that offense opened up, when we start throwing the ball down the field, and the offense became dynamic, you see how it just started unfolding. The hose was there. It all played into true football. It just all played into true football. That second half was really how our offense should really be demonstrated week in and week out, just like that.
Right.
It was the play action that opened up the run game. As soon as the play action coming right from under center, bang, he was rolling. It was when he stopped
Man.
and did the scoop and let somebody go past him. I said, okay, you about to have a day.
Yep.
And he grinds on people.
Mhm.
He starts to grind on people after a while. Because I think Jalen Warren had 15 yards. Had a couple
No.
nice runs, but that's all.
Jalen had
about
44.
15.
Jalen had
44. Okay,
Yeah.
44 total. Okay,
Yep.
That's a good
Okay.
day in the office.
Yep.
yeah, it is.
That's a good day.
That
That's a good day.
that
I mean,
foot-
it's really. Go ahead. My bad.
no, go ahead, Twist.
I mean, I kind of lost my train of thought, but it's cool. Go ahead. We can move on to the next key.
What was on your run game on schedule? You know what I mean?
'Cause
With
I'm
Najee.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's what it was basically about, the wear and tear. But it got back to whenever this. I don't know who our offensive line coach is. I don't know who this guy is. But honestly and truthfully, if this line decide to dig down and block for real, like really take, like it was too much pressure. If we could
Okay.
cut that pressure by 50%, whatever Russ went through yesterday, if we could cut that pressure by 50%, we are a problem, bro.
I'm putting that on there. I'm
We're a
putting that on
problem.
Russ, though. He holding the ball. Because he
He
did it
does.
again. He did it again. He hold the ball for 3 seconds. You can't hold the ball for 3 seconds in the NFL. Can't. He has the highest rate of owning the ball, holding the ball in the league. And he did it again in the first half because he was rusty.
You can't.
He's
So
rusty.
how do you throw a ball down the field under 3 seconds, though?
You quick slants.
You know what I mean?
You see, you get to your second progression.
Well, I mean,
he's holding the run out the pocket.
If they're not running,
and he doesn't want to
I
throw
mean,
it in the middle. That's how it is, Tony. He don't want to throw the ball in the middle of the field. He didn't throw the ball now one time. He didn't make one attempt. Not one inside the edge.
So y'all telling me it ain't the blocking?
They didn't play bad. Yes, McCullough was balling.
Yeah.
They swept 66 out a couple times. Now Broderick had a little bit of a rough game when he whiffed on McDonald. But other than that,
so when he dropped back and that pocket was collapsing, it was happening a lot yesterday. That's a Russ issue.
Well, Pat Meyer he's the offensive line coach.
Okay.
Pat Meyer.
I thought they played a good game. I thought they played a good game. Me personally.
I mean,
but okay.
Second half wise, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what when I text you, I said we watching the same game because I'm sitting there like, damn, y'all ain't giving him. I mean, as soon as he turned around to plant feet, he's dodging bullets. So I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out what quarterback on this earth. You know what I mean? And all I heard all day was Jackson would have got out of there. That's all I heard all night.
Yeah, though, to still 43 said that's going to become a problem. No matter who our quarterback is, he said not throwing to the middle field is going to become a problem. I agree with that. You gotta make the defense defend every blade of grass in this NFL nowadays. You can't be just to the hash and outside to the sideline all day long because they'll start playing coverages that they'll just neglect to even cover the middle of the field, and you will run into problems because it's almost like red zone, trying to play in the red zone all game. When things tighten up, they don't got to defend every blade of grass no more. You know what I mean? So still 43, we agree with that.
And you got two tight end sets. Go ahead, Don.
I hate this delay because it's like you getting it late. I'm like cutting to you when I'm, you know what I mean? And I'm trying to figure out where did this delay come from all of a sudden. I ain't never had no delay.
Wherever you at, the Wi-Fi or something like the internet's just not moving fast enough.
Yeah,
that's all.
No, I mean, that's what it is. Yeah, that's probably what it is. But yeah,
exactly what it is.
You might want to get off the Wi-Fi. Your cell service might work faster. Twist.
Better. Let me see. Go ahead. Let's.
Yeah, but like not when you got two tight end sets, somebody got to be open across the middle of the field.
Right.
Somebody has to be.
Right.
Because they got to come, and then you got two big, huge body like Darnell, who got the 4 targets yesterday.
Yep.
He caught all 4, right?
He caught 3.
Yeah, that's better,
I
Twins.
thought it was 3. He caught like 3.
Your man,
okay.
yesterday you talking about Darnell Watson, he caught all 4. 4 for 4. 35 yards, fellas.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
35. He's a horse.
Thoroughbred.
I don't want nobody wants to come see that man come tackling him. None of them low ass DBs. They don't want that. You see how low they was getting? They was almost biting his ankles.
Yeah. Hey, but he got low
especially
with that
especially when he square up. Over. Especially when he square up and get north to south, they don't want them problems.
Hey, our fourth key though.
Too much.
You brought it up, man. Special teams has to make a play. Once again, they did.
I thought
they took away Memphis block. That was like bullshit.
That was bullshit. Every time when they did that, what they did as soon as they did that, I just thought of Doe. I'm like, damn, Doe called this shit to the T. I'm like, that's 2 weeks in a row. It's like you got the inside track now, Doe.
Nah, but they love that coach, so they go hard. They go hard in practice for him. They go hard in practice. You can see that was jubilation.
All effort.
Like that other one.
Old like we talked in the pre. Yep. It was just like we talking to pre. That's special teams is effort, man. It's pure effort. Yeah. That's all it is. It's pure effort.
Yep. And that last key was my key. Don't believe the hype. We didn't believe the hype, and I'm glad we didn't, because I'm gonna tell you what. Defense. I'm gonna give it to Terrell Austin yesterday. He called a hell of a game plan yesterday, man. He really did. He called a hell of a game plan, and we'll get into it. But he let Beanie a couple times. Beanie was on. He was over. I can't say he was on him man to man, but he was over on Devontae, or he was over Garrett Wilson. You know what I mean? And he held his own, man. You know, I'm glad
they wasn't split. Every time they came in the slot, that was his man, regardless.
Yeah, regardless.
So they wasn't going to because you can't put Beanie outside. I know that as a DB.
Yes, I do. He's limited. I definitely know that. You know what I mean? He's definitely limited. But hell of a game plan. We didn't fall into that. You know, the Aaron Rodgers, Devontae Adams. You know, like we were in awe of them. That's what I'm getting at with don't believe the hype. You know what I mean? Aaron's getting old. He's not the same Aaron Rodgers. He's starting to disappoint me though, for real. He's starting to be a little bitch as far as the crying and the complaining about changing the culture. You're the quarterback.
Changing the culture of what, his team?
Yeah, he's been saying a lot about the culture of the Jets.
I don't give a shit what he's talking about the Jets.
Yeah.
I know, but I'm just saying.
GT is Jets, motherfucker. They talk all the culture all you want, nigga. Nobody get. You see right here? That. Aluminum and foil, brother.
We second in
all
the
three
league.
colors stand for something, and still second in NFL takeaways. But now I knew we was high. I knew he was high. We averaged double-digit takeaways a game.
Yeah, but I think that's just interceptions. Hey, L Dub, let us know about turnovers.
We got 2 fumbles last game, so.
Right, I know we have more than 9 turnovers, fellas, because like I said, we had 7 interceptions going in.
Well, that could be picks. You're right. You know.
I think that might be picks.
Let's get into yesterday.
Let's get into these call outs real quick, fellas, because people are commenting like crazy. Now, most of them over on YouTube, but they comment like crazy. But Doe Bus, your offensive call out.
Warren 12, 44 yards. Oh, that was the 15 yards, the 2 receptions. Okay. I knew I heard 15 yards on an all Steeler talk, dude. That's a solid day.
That is.
That's a solid day. I would like that 44 to be 74, but that's pretty good coming back from the second week. He looked a lot fresher than last week. He was explosive. And those 2 and a couple of those runs was Russ audibles.
Yeah.
You saw him smack his helmet. I said, oh, he's switching left.
Yeah.
Man, it looked so good yesterday offensively. And, man, we need Bam to be well. We need Bam to be well. Like, Bam is hella part of this shit.
And even though, I mean, we talk about Bam on the call out, I love to see what it's going to look like when we get Patterson back too.
Oh yeah. I forgot about him.
It just looked promising. I won't jump the gun, but that looked promising last night. That looked promising. It just everything clicked on all cylinders.
Yeah. And nothing like fresh bodies to throw out there.
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
you, Twiz. I don't want to get too high
I ain't
on
gonna
yet.
get too high. I ain't gonna get too low. I'm gonna
Right.
take
It's
it for
one
what it's
game.
worth. It's one game. We 5-2. What did we say pre podcast? We got to get the W.
Yep.
Let's just
Yeah.
focus on. We got to get the W. And not
Yeah.
only did we get a W, we got an impressive W. That was an
Yes.
impressive win. Sunday night at home, electricity in the city. It was well worth staying up for. That's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt. Now, Twiz, your call out. Hey, we've been talking about him all day. 16 to
Russ,
29, 264, 2 touchdowns. He had 3 yards rushing with 1 touchdown. So a total of 3 touchdowns he accounted for yesterday.
hey, what more could you ask for a guy that ain't played no football since December 23rd of 2023? What more could you ask for, man? What more could you ask for, man? What more could you ask for, gentlemen?
Only thing
we
I'm gonna ask for. Go ahead, Tom. I'm sorry.
is it? I'm probably to keep doing it again, and guess what? I can't see it getting worse.
Right.
Yeah.
I can't see it getting worse.
Right.
I can only see him getting more comfortable. You got to remember, he's somewhere when he wanted, and anybody that know, it's a beautiful thing where you want it. To be somewhere you wanted, that is a beautiful situation. No matter what we talking about, sports, relationships, anything. When you somewhere where somebody wants you to be, and they rooting for you, and they giving you the backing you need, you see, it was all for go for Russ, man. Once it all settled down, and you know what I mean, he caught his mojo.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We seen how it looked, man. He's getting that ball around too.
Right.
How many receivers? How many receivers caught passes?
5.
It's a good moving the ball around.
I mean, with tight ends and everything, it was 5.
Yeah, it's a good moving the ball.
6.
6. Okay.
6. Yeah. And
I
guess what?
Close.
And you know what? And you know what I appreciated as a Steeler fan yesterday? Our superstar looked like a superstar, because we only got one superstar on that team, and that's 14. There ain't and TJ and Minka. I'm talking offensively. I'm on the offense side of the ball. If we talk about a superstar, 14. I know 14 went home happy.
Okay.
Yeah, 5 for 111.
Happy.
Yeah.
5 for 111. His first touchdown of the season. That's what I told him. Y'all, they was jumping up and down, jumping all in my face, talking about that was all GP. That was all GP. I said, listen, man, GP ain't got a touchdown all season. He got one tonight. You can't talk to me. You ain't gonna win that argument with me. You don't know enough football to win that argument with me. You somebody that watched TV on the screen and didn't want to talk about it. I'm deeper than that with it. We can't have those conversations because mine's got too much logic and intellect attached to it. You just hollering. That ain't gonna get it, because I'm gonna holler back for sure.
Well, all I'm gonna say was when that game live for him get ready, because yesterday it just wasn't live as it could be.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm gonna ask for. Like when that thing get ready, because what we all forget and what nobody saw coming yesterday, because nobody saw 264 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he's fully healthy. He's fully healthy with them 2 quarterback snacks. Quarterback sneaks is nothing wrong with his calf.
Mm-hmm.
His decision making, man. Quarterbacking is so much about decision making. That's why Tom Brady is the best is decision making.
Pre-snap.
Pre-snap, post-snap, when you see it involved, and it just that audible to Van, Coors Light,
right?
And there's no way Justin we know.
Getting that off.
And this what we know. Though. Russ gonna take care of himself. He gonna make sure he healthy. He gonna get the treat. He gonna make sure Russ is gonna get it, man. He gonna make sure he's the best quarterback that he can be. He ain't gonna go out there half-ass. He ain't going out there half-ass.
Yeah.
Now, Mike, we understand. He's saying Russ. He's been a Russ fan since he was in college. Then I lived in Seattle when he was with the Hawks, and so I'm a big fan. I can't believe all the hate he got coming into this game. A lot from Steelers fans. No, what I can say is Steelers. We're a different type of town. We're not Seattle. This is a hard blue collar town. And Russ just has that image of being almost Hollywood. That's all. I mean, I can't say he's getting hated on. It's just that's the way this city is. But once he wins this city over, there's not a better place to be. So
can I just say this?
We was good. I'll meet some real quick, Torn. We were concerned about the play. We were concerned about the play. You see at the end of the game, you watched everything. The lady tried to crawl out of him to say to win the 7th. He stopped.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in Pittsburgh. I can't do that.
Yeah.
They told me that's some bullshit here.
Yeah.
Right.
I won't get away with that.
Yeah.
He said, we'll wait to the end, which means if we go all the way.
Yep.
So that's all we was concerned about. How was the play?
You know what?
Because we 4-2 going into that game.
You know what hurt me? I'm gonna tell you what hurt me. We watch two of the worst 1 and 2 quarterbacks over the last 2 years get grace. This man go out one game. They gave Kenny Pickett grace. They gave him grace. They gave him grace after game after game. They gave him grace. And in the midst of all that turmoil down there with them booing him, calling for Justin.
I can't believe I heard that today.
And took that pressure, took that and spun that into gold, my guys. I couldn't believe that, man. Took that and spun it into gold. Didn't fold, didn't falter to the pressure, didn't succumb to the pressure. Delivered.
And that's that experience. That is that experience with Russ and that maturity. That's definitely big.
The lights don't get too bright for Russ. The lights don't get too bright for Russ.
No. And he got a lot of faith too. You know what I mean? He's a godly man. You know, you ain't gonna hear nothing bad about Russ. Russ might not even go out after the game. I'm not even sure.
Family. Russ got a family, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I heard Sierra
pregnant
with twins again.
Yeah,
and I heard she pregnant again with twins.
Again?
Yeah.
I heard she pregnant again with twins.
Hey, they got the money. Have 20. You know what I mean? And he take care of future son. And he take care of future son like it's his.
That's what you're supposed to do when you got money and you married.
Baby.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, but we are going. Hey, Lifted Ones, we are going to give more love this week than the hate. But you know, what I mean, we just analysts. That's all. My call out on offense, fellas. We already talked about him again. We ain't going to keep getting into it. But GP had 100 yards, touchdown.
Talk about it. Put the spotlight on it.
9 targets. We've been talking about GP. If y'all know, since he's been here since a rookie, we've been saying he's probably one of the best in the league. He finally looked like that yesterday, fellas. He finally looked like he's one of them top dudes in the league. And as Doe said, nobody on that field can check this man. Nobody. I mean, he went up against Sauce Gardner, one of the best corners in the league, fellas. He's one of the only 3 guys that have been all pro his first 2 years in the league. I think it's Micah Parsons and who else? There's one other guy. That's it.
I've seen it too. God damn. Lawrence Taylor.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And he put the work in on that boy yesterday.
First
now
team
he did go out.
Pro.
Yes, first team all pro. Yes, you're right though, because there is a difference of all pro and first team. But
just like you know, the 5. I mean, you're all pro 5 in football, basketball, same thing.
Right.
First team, second team.
But George, I mean, again, feed him, and you probably won't hear none of the negative comments or emotions when he has a little bit of an outburst. He's just a competitor. We know that. And you can tell this boy, he does work on his craft. He's not one of them dudes just, you know what I mean, not really putting in that time and the work. You can see it. Because yesterday, that touchdown, his hand-eye's crazy. And then that one he caught 3 times on the one pass. I mean, man, you don't know how that is to be in the middle of that action and knowing somebody else is coming to clean your clock. But to just keep that concentration, fellas, man, and to have that touchdown. I'm just so glad he got his first touchdown of the year, man. His first one of the year.
Yeah, I think they're going to keep coming now. They're going to keep coming out, but he got to understand you can't go into those funks when shit ain't coming your way and all that. That's all. He hopefully Russ or somebody could be the OG. I see Russ got about 5 different handshakes with dudes. He had one with George. So, like, shit like that, because he's going to have to grow up. You can't have all that talent and not grow up. Plus, if this is the wrong town, you won't even be able to go to Coons, pimp.
Yeah. Hey, you 100% right, though. And honestly and truthfully, I really think that's where all the frustration was coming from, that he was working hard and it wasn't paying off for him. You understand what I'm saying? It's like you busting your ass on the job and somebody that do less than you. It happens, but we just speaking once again. this is an
Yeah.
area where you got to give him some grace at because he's a young man trying to figure it out. You understand what I'm saying? This is where he needs grace at because it ain't nothing better. And I'm trying to figure out once again, where is the OGs at? Because I can recall one of the things Troy said he regretted is he didn't reach out to AB enough. With him, because he was on the defense side of the ball and AB was on the offense side of the ball, they really don't cross those lines. But he said that's one of the things that he regret is that he didn't get with AB and maybe try to be a big brother mentor to him.
Reach
And you know
across
what I mean?
that room.
Reach across that room and kind of put his arm around AB and help him understand. You understand what I'm saying? That's one of the things Troy said he regretted that he didn't do. So with all that being said, somebody needs to definitely say, young buck, listen, everything you got coming to you is coming. You just keep
It's
doing
gonna
what
have
you
to be
doing.
Be
Russ.
patient.
It's gonna have to be Russ. I think it is because y'all can tell the way he was talking about Russ then. You know, he was talking about him as a Hall of Famer, and as a dude that went to the 2 Super Bowls. He was saying all the right shit. And how he could pre-snap see it. He feel it. He's a guy that grew up watching Russ on TV as a child.
Right.
And we was grown men. We older than Russ.
No, was that you or Keith that said that him and Russ was staying late after practice getting chemistry? Was that one of y'all?
That wasn't me. That was him and Justin. It's him and Justin on his own. So I guess he probably got some too. When they came down to Florida, I think he was down there. He was down there with Russ in Florida. But see, offensively, it's going to happen.
I meant recently.
I don't know about recently.
I must have heard it somewhere. I just don't know where.
So I figured he's going to have to be it because you're right. They still don't do that cross line because we got 3 leaders on defense.
Mm-hmm.
We got 3, and we didn't call him out, but I'm gonna just say his name right now. Deshaun Elliott is like going to Pro Bowl.
Yes, he is.
Dude, 25? 25?
Yes.
That's right. That's right.
That's Little Shooter. I call him Little Shooter. That's Little Shooter. It be looking like a motherfucker shoot him out of a cannon.
He going to Pro Bowl, pimp.
Yeah, that's Shooter. Little Shooter.
Go ahead and pay him early next year.
Give him out the way.
Man, that boy is mean.
Yeah, because if you don't, you're gonna be paying him top tier money.
Yes, left the ones.
Are you gonna be somewhere else?
He did cook Patrick from the Broncos too. Yes, he did. Talking about GP. But we're gonna get into these defensive call outs, fellas. Because the defense, again, that's where defense gets us hyped here. Okay. We Steeler fans. I'm gonna say besides Seattle and their 12th man, like getting excited for defense. Pittsburgh fans, we know that football, and we definitely get excited for our defense. So our defensive call out yesterday, fellas. Though Bus, your man had a game. Highsmith.
Highsmith
it doesn't really show up.
Coming right back. It was pressure everywhere. Mad pressure. I see about 10 to 15 pressures. And he was good on the run game. He couldn't run down his throat at all. He was setting the edge. Just like when he was being 56 yesterday. They keep 1-on-1, triple block TJ, leave him 1-on-1. He's going to choose somebody up over there.
Yeah.
I see a double-digit sack game coming. I think he had 1 yesterday. No, he did not. Just 4 tackles and 2 QB hits. So he didn't get to clean it up all the way. Yeah. But he had a monster game for a guy that just coming back from a 6-week groin.
Yeah. Because you need that thing fully healed too, for real. You need that thing at least.
Oh, man, that pain.
Because it ain't going to heal in the season. Yeah, it ain't going to heal in the season. You needed 80% at least just to be over there to function with it. Because when you go out there with 80, it's going to drop down to 60 throughout the game because of everything that you got to go through in the game. And then after that, it's treatment. You got to get treatment to get it back up to snuff because it's going to get sore. There ain't no way that it don't. There ain't no way that it don't get sore.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, hold on. But I tell you what, though, man. Again, hold on. Can you hear us, though?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know what's happening here.
You went out. You went out and came back in. All right, Twiz.
Yeah.
Your call out.
JP, J, Jr. This is a solid performance from him. But I think all our defense really just feeds off each other. It's that same that same mojo that we had with that championship team we had. It's just that mojo, man. That we watch each other's back, we pick each other up. You know what I'm saying? That type of scenario. You know what I'm saying? And he was up for the challenge. He was up for the challenge. Whoever was in front of you, he was up for the challenge. He didn't shy away from nothing. If I'm not mistaken, he did not have not one penalty called on him yesterday.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
I mean, considering who we had to go up against, we thought that would have been a problem.
He's getting a little better.
At his 12th
yeah.
Well, that's what a great corner does.
His hands, Twiz. He's getting
that's what that's what a great corner does, though. You feel me? That's what a great corner does. A great corner figures he uses the sideline. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, that's like your team.
Why wouldn't you? Yeah, exactly. Why wouldn't you?
The tackle for loss was phenomenal.
Yeah, he came up.
He got so much better with his tackling. Remember, he was whiffing at the beginning of his career. He's wrapping boys up.
Reminded me of his dad a little bit on that coming around that corner.
I don't know what he was talking about with the King in the North. They was talking about the division.
Yeah.
When he came on, I thought that was some Penn State shit.
No.
But he's a guy that he really loves being a Steeler.
Yes, he does.
It's inside of him. It's inside of him. He might as well been born in Hansfield.
Right.
Locker room.
Yeah,
he might have been.
You gotta remember, Joey was here when Three River Stadium was up.
Yep.
Yeah, he was. Wow.
Joey was here when Three River Stadium was up.
Was Joey's first year 99? About 98 or 99. Yeah,
98, 99.
It's been 01. It's been 01 since it was Hines. Now Acrisure.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, because who did he came in? Yeah, he was with he was with Cowher.
Yeah,
He's a cowboy. Hey, that's when no Tomlin pick. When Tomlin got there, he went to Miami.
That's right.
He didn't even play for Tomlin. He never played it down for Tomlin. Yes, he did. They didn't give him a contract. They didn't give him a contract. That's how he ended up in Miami.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And then hold on real quick. Joey Porter, 77, professional career. Pittsburgh selected still 73rd pick, 1999 draft. You right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. 1999 draft, fellas. My call out yesterday on defense, I think he was a player of the game, fellas. Beanie Bishop. He had 6 total tackles, 1 tackle for loss, and 2 picks. And the first pick really, I think, ignited the offensive onslaught, to be honest with you, though. I think that first one really set it off.
I said that earlier. I said it. I know you want to. I said it earlier in the podcast. Turn the whole game around. Okay. And he explained that when he was talking about it was film study. Yeah. He saw that A-Rod likes to go across the middle. He said he lost a lot of film of A-Rod when he played for Green Bay, and A-Rod likes to go across the middle of the field, and he does a certain hitch. Bang.
Yeah. Look out for that. Look at him. More than likely he'll probably get AFC defensive player of the week.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably end up with that. Look out for that.
Reese Miller, he is going to be right. I think he's only going to get better, fellas. He's that undrafted free agent from West Virginia. He got that chip on his shoulder. You know how that is. You come in not drafted. You're good enough to play in this league. I mean, these the kind of dudes the Steelers love. You know what I mean? Yeah. If he just continues to put that work in, we'll see him around here for a while.
What is he? What is he? A nickel?
Yeah.
He's a nickel.
Yep.
Yeah. He's a nickel so it'll be split with Cam when Cam come back. Cam come back after the bye. Cam will be playing in the Washington game. So.
Okay.
Yeah, we probably get her big back and everything. We're gonna be get loaded up, boy.
Hey, we're gonna keep talking about that, but don't get too hyped because it's one of the Monday mornings, fellas, where you start thinking, and it's like, man, is this one of them years? Is this one of them years?
What did I say? Before the season, once we got Russ, I said, man, I said it all. I said, this could turn out to be something, man.
One of them years.
This can turn out to be something, man, where where you look and you don't see it, but it still
Right.
happened.
Right. Well, of course, the Steelers go ahead. We go to 5-2, fellas. First place so far in the AFC North. We got the Ravens sitting at 4-2, but of course they play tonight. Bengals they're climbing their way back in that 3-4, and then the Browns at 1-6. I ain't really much too worried about them, but we just got to keep this thing rolling because we know how tight this division can get, especially with the Bengals creeping back up.
We
And
be
the
all right.
Browns fans are the worst fans in the country
Ever.
now.
Ever.
I'm sorry, after that shit yesterday with Deshaun,
Yeah.
they took Philly's
Yeah.
title. The Eagles fans had the title for a long time. They took it.
They the
yesterday.
worst. The
And,
worst.
and it was about, and there had to be about 30,000 people yelling at it. It was that loud and vivid.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Mhm.
deserve it? What? What?
Hey,
Okay.
what am I doing? It was 30-37. What am I doing? Wrong score.
30-27.
anyway.
That was your
That was your prediction.
You predicted the Jets. You bum. You're nothing.
All right, well, I might as well go ahead and
You're
go
nothing,
through it
Keith.
then. My prediction yesterday was 30-27 Jets.
Chumpazoid.
I'm really just surprised, that's all. But hey, it's a pleasant surprise because one thing I can say is the Steelers is my squad. You know what I mean? I was just trying to be real, and I see you still 43. Yes, we did have some bad takes yesterday, but guess what? I don't know one show that doesn't have any bad takes. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
again, that was my thing yesterday. I thought that was just too much to ask of Russ coming back after not playing for almost a year, for Beanie Bishop to really be out there covering Garrett Wilson or Devontae Adams. I was wrong. I was wrong on both. They both did their thing. And guess what? We won the game. So I'm cool with that. So I'll go
You
ahead.
got no choice but to be cool, dude.
I'll go with that. Twist.
Don't he let you off the hook.
I
You
know.
try to get out.
know.
You try to be rational with it. And shit, don't like, no, fool, you ain't getting off
Grind
that
him up.
easy.
Grind him up.
I told you Doe was gonna get you. You never got to worry about me not picking. I ain't going through it.
Hey, it was it was almost flipped. Because again, we had 37, they had 15. So but Doe, your prediction yesterday was 24-17 Pittsburgh?
Yeah, 24-17 Pittsburgh. I thought we would do okay because what does Russ have to do being hurt but to get in the playbook?
Mm-hmm.
all the way around the board. He listen, he knows this is his last hurrah. This is year 13. He don't have he got one contract left after this. He's getting paid $40 million for this year.
Mm-hmm.
Still. Them checks look pretty good. I guess he's paying the Colorado tax and wherever he play at tax and Pennsylvania tax. But other than that, them checks look pretty goddamn good, pimp.
Hey, when you got that type of money and you living in Pittsburgh, man, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is a great place to live, man. When you making $40 million, man.
The whole family here too. They all here.
Whole family here too, man.
Said, all
you know
the
what I'm
kids
saying?
yesterday,
You know Russ is tucked and ducked somewhere, real exclusive, tucked and ducked.
Yeah.
You already know because he got a high celebrity wife. He can't just he don't got just a regular wife that's his girl. He got a high celebrity wife. So all that got to be protected.
I know where they at, but I'm not gonna say that one.
Hey Reese, I hear you. Hey Reese
Exactly.
Bullock said he ain't trying to hear that BS. Never go against us again. Hey, we just some pundits. That's all, man. It might happen again. Reese.
Quit saying we. You.
Because I been gave that up. I said,
boy.
man, I get tore up too hard. We can't. This is what. Listen, the best thing that could have happened was that we lost. But the fact that we didn't, man, I said, no, I ain't doing that again. No, I don't got time to deal with Doe. I ain't dealing with Doe on that. Doe, because Doe don't let up.
Own good, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey. Now, Twiz, you had us 24-20. You thought it was going to be a lot tighter game.
I thought it would have been, but I mean, like I said, I was thinking about rush factors. I was thinking about Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers. I was thinking about defense for defense. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I figured our defense would edge their defense out, which we did. Russ didn't have no interceptions. We didn't have no. Matter of fact, we didn't turn the ball over, did we?
No,
No.
nope.
Oh, wow. Well, look at here. No interceptions.
Yep.
No fumbles,
No
no nothing.
interceptions. No fumbles.
No
No
nothing.
nothing. Yeah.
Well, hey, man. Hey, man. Hey, I feel good.
Mm-hmm.
I feel
Yep.
good.
Lifton was. I agree with that. We not only did we win the game, we looked like a team finally. Because I tell you what,
Yeah.
I mean, I was.
And not to take nothing away from the young boy. Not to take nothing away from the young boy, because I can appreciate his line of work. I can appreciate him getting us to 4-2. I can appreciate his determination to be as great as he can be. I appreciate all that. Because without, you know what I mean, without him there, I know what it was like dealing with Kenny Pickett and Mitchell Trubisky. That shit was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
I can't believe he almost went through it. Honestly, I guess Coach had to have that moment, like Bill Cowher had his Kent Graham moment, because that's what them boys was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was Kent Graham type guys. They
Did you
even
hear?
mentioned him yesterday.
Well, I know you
So
heard
that
it
was the
though.
day.
I know you heard it though when Tomlin said, "I get compensated well to make those decisions."
Compensated real well. That was another
He said, "I get."
Tomlinism all the way.
Yeah, he said, "I get compensated real well to make them decisions."
That was.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
gangster.
because they seen it in practice. And then,
Yeah, that's gangster.
Justin knew. He knew.
Mhm.
But I didn't know how cerebral it was going to be. But remember, I was saying in the pregame, it has to be that.
Mhm.
And I didn't know the decision making was going to be that great. Now, can we adjust? Because the Giants is going to come with a whole different game plan to beat us. They're going to try to hit them outside numbers. They know Russ tried to sneak out the pocket and everything, but we're going to have to get the horses involved next week.
Yep.
DW and Firemouth.
Yep.
Because we got one superstar, we need 2 or 3. We need Najee to be almost a superstar. And we need Firemouth to be a superstar, which I think he can be because he got that type of ability at tight end.
Mm-hmm. That catch he made,
and all that is dial up. And we all that we listen. The coordinator dictates the flow, man. We going Georgia, you getting your 15, Firemouth, you getting your 9. Like they everybody know how it goes. You got a game plan for your players. You have to game plan. You got to schematically put a game player together that includes your top tier skill position players. Period. Ain't nothing else to talk about.
Right.
Yeah.
You're right. All right, we're gonna get to some of these comments. They going off on us, fellas. Well, they going off on me, not y'all. They going off for yesterday.
I was gonna tell you don't go against the grain. I was gonna tell you that,
man.
bro.
I'm gonna do what I want to do, man.
I mean,
please keep on. I chew your monkey ass up, nigga.
What we got? L Dub screenplays killed us first half. Yeah, because your man had over 100 yards receiving yesterday on us. Brees Hall.
I thought
Brees
it
Hall.
was 98.
No, he had 103 yards on 6 receptions yesterday.
Yeah.
He's just a hell of a running back. I mean, he's one of the best kept secrets in the league. You don't hear enough about him. He's going to be the one that really makes that team go. It's not going to be Aaron Rodgers. It's not going to be Devontae Adams. Not saying that them two won't be major contributors, but it all has to go through Brees Hall, though.
Well, him and that young dude is nice. I think his name is Allen. Other big, huge young boy they got to play running back number 0. But he looks like Fred Taylor in that open field to me.
That big one.
Yeah, no, the big one don't. Brees Hall looks like Fred Taylor.
Oh yeah,
in that open
you said
field.
that yesterday.
He just couldn't. He couldn't run. We wasn't letting him run though. Right. But open field with those passes, they started gut us. But we made an adjustment on that, and they went away from that. And then they had to get in shotgun. They had to play comeback all day because we kept scoring.
All right, we got Mike Kara. What's up, Mike? Look like a first time watcher.
Hey, that's the dude that was talking about. That's the dude that was talking about Russ earlier.
Okay. I appreciate what Fields does. He got great legs. Other areas not so good. He ain't no Russ. Come on, man. All right. Yeah, we see that. We know that. We know that, Mike. You're a Russ fan, though. I see that.
I'm a Russ fan too. I watched him in NC State and Wisconsin. Could have played baseball. But if nobody saw yesterday coming. I don't care what he say. Nobody in the
Right.
country
Because I didn't.
saw
I
that
didn't.
yesterday.
I didn't.
Nobody saw that.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Maybe
we
Diego.
got
Maybe my bro Diego a little bit because he was harping for Russ.
yeah.
I was
he
harping
trying
for
to
him too.
call me and chew me up. He trying to call me and chew me
Yeah,
up
I
yesterday.
was harping for him too.
But the only thing is, they didn't understand. I never was poo-pooing him, man. I didn't want him to not shine. I just said it better look like Warren Moon if you're gonna put him in there for do 4-2. And he
I got
wasn't Warren Moon, but he was good enough. Shit.
Beanie, I'm happy for him. Everybody happy, man. Beanie's going to do his thing, y'all. I'm telling you. They was picking on him the week before. Yeah, they were picking on Beanie a little bit the week before. Or no, that was the Cowboy game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The Cowboy game. They were picking on Beanie, but Beanie's going to be okay. I'm telling you. What I seen yesterday, keep him at nickel. He can play that man under. He can play the zone. And he's aggressive. You know what I mean? He ain't scared to come up and hit either. So, but one thing I like about him, the boy got hands. He got some hands. That was a nice pick over the middle.
Yeah, that was beautiful. It was one hand.
Yeah.
One hand and brung it in. I wanted him to score so bad on that second one. Oh
yeah.
Right there at the one. Oh man, I need him to score so bad. I was rooting for him to score, man.
All right. We got Che. What's up, Che? All right, that's my dog. What up, man? Che Eubanks. Alley-oop, 50-50 balls. We can't win like that. We played the Jets. Not a good deep. No, Jay. Now hold on. Jets got a good defense.
Top 5.
But he handles things like a pro, though. You're talking about Russ for sure. Okay, on that. Though, what's your take on that?
Well, we were talking about that. No, it's the decision making to go there. I give him more 7. A couple of them was 50-50 balls. A couple of them was 50-50 balls, but he had to make the decision to go there. I don't got no complaints about the decision.
Right.
Because majority of them landed. So, I mean, his live arm is going to come back, y'all. The game orders are coming back. Yesterday was just he ain't been out there.
Right. Okay, though. L Dub said we're 4th in the league with 13. Yeah, I knew it was more than 9. Yep. Packers were first. All right. Yeah, 13 takeaways. That's big. I think we're +9, though. Check that, L Dub. I think we +9. That's what makes us second. I think it's the differential, Doe and Twiz. I think we're +9 as far as takeaways, giveaways.
Okay.
We got all this credit. I haven't heard Mike Tomlin's name yet. Well, no, we did say Mike made that call. That's why he said he make the big money. You know what I mean? That was a Tomlin decision, whether it was popular or unpopular. He made it. We had to see what we had. Tomlin is still a good coach. We're just saying he's not a great coach. That's all. I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, there's not too many great coaches. You know what I mean?
He get to take his chest out this week, pimp. You want to hear that?
Yeah.
All week, he get to walk around with his chest out. I can't even. I'm trying to mimic who stick their chest out when they walk. But that's who he get to be all week. He ain't gonna be talking big shit tomorrow at 12 o'clock on this press conference. He's gonna be a mess.
Lifted ones, I saw 350, 2 TD passes, and 1 rush. So can't say nobody saw it coming. Did you put that? He must have put that in the comments. If you did, hey, that's cool. Lifted ones, you said that yesterday. I didn't see it coming, but he definitely didn't have 350 passing. So
I don't remember nobody saying nothing about no damn 350. But okay, maybe he did. Pimp.
AB, they balled out last night. Russ raised the offensive level for sure. Yes, he definitely raised it. But like Twiz had said earlier, he's experienced enough to check out of certain things, which you didn't hear. Well, I can't say that. I didn't really hear Justin checking out of anything. You know what I mean?
You
Whatever the play
didn't.
was called. Well, I don't know, though. I don't know. But it just seemed like with Justin, whatever was called, he just ran it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever was called, he just went up to the line and ran it. I didn't really hear him checking out of things. I mean, Russ yelled out Coors Light at one point. I don't know if that was sliding the protection or something, but I know I heard Coors Light come out of his mouth.
We scored on that play. That was the van.
That was the one for Van?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know somebody, I'm not sure if he said that lifted ones. Was Russ yelling Muth when he was lined up making audibles? He might have yelled Muth's name, but if so, that
He
was
was
just
doing a
something
lot of
direct.
hard count. He was doing a lot of hard count
He's
with
definitely
Justin
doing
Can
hard
do.
counts.
He was doing a. You heard it, and George Pickens was talking about that in the post game interview. Like a lot of his cadence is different. It's just top notch professional. It's up here. It's cerebral.
Okay.
Just better.
Okay, L Dub says Benton had a great game. Benton is starting to be that young stud up in the middle for us, fellas. He really is,
Man,
man.
that's Shooter, man. That's little Shooter, man.
No, Keanu.
No, this is Benton. This is Keanu. The big
95,
boy.
though.
Oh, big
Yeah.
boy.
Twins, yeah.
95, Twiz.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. The dude
Him
got
and
the sack. He
Olegan.
got the sack.
No, Olegandy got the sack, but 95 might have got a sack, but Olegandy got the first sack. 99.
No, yeah, Keanu didn't have anybody. He had that big, I think it was 4th and 4. He batted that ball down that really sealed the game.
Yeah, that was huge.
Yeah. But Keanu's a young dog. We talked about Keanu at the beginning of the year. He's going to be the heir apparent to Cam, really.
Yeah, he is.
He'll be
He
the
is.
heir apparent.
Olegandy had a good game, too. Like, he was setting the tone early. So, them two big boys, him and Benton, with Cam rolling. Cam playing all pro.
He number one in his PFF.
I know.
He number one.
We were talking about that yesterday.
Yep, 54 yards rushing. That was definitely defensive
Old Faithful. Old
intent
Faithful.
to stop the run again. And they put on Aaron Rodgers and couldn't do it. Aaron he ain't got it no more than me. That's just me. Both are God-fearing. Both QBs are God-fearing, including Mike Tomlin. That's saying something. Yeah, now in these days, times, you probably need that more than anything with these goofball young boys. Randy Roach says, Adams had 30 yards, I guess, and quote Collinsworth, he said Adams would have close to 100. He'll break one downfield. Nope, didn't happen. He finished with the same 30. Yeah, he definitely did. And I tell you what, that's big for the Pittsburgh Steelers to hold a receiver like that to 30 yards. That was huge. That was huge. You know what I mean? That's just going to be a confidence builder, I think, for not only Beanie, but for Joey, that whole secondary. You know what I mean? The whole secondary.
Balling.
Yeah, because, I mean, you figured he had, and I know he ain't a number one, though, but you had Lazard out there, you had Garrett Wilson out there, and you had Devontae Adams out there. All of them guys are some formidable professional wide receivers, and we did our thing against them, man. We did.
Mike Williams played too.
Yeah, Mike Williams did play. Even though he talked mess on Mike Williams last week. We had no false starts. Russ had command of the offense. Good analogy there.
I like Randy Roach's stuff. He was already the last couple of days he's been on here. He knows football.
Yeah.
But that was part of the cadence. That's the part I was saying with George Pickens, what he was talking about. It's just different. It's just different, man. I can't wait for that. He made me so excited to watch the Giants game now. I can't wait next week.
I might go to the
points.
I might go to the game next week.
I'm gonna have you a time. But
I'm just saying, that's how excited I am, though.
Yeah, that's Monday night. You know, I gotta go to work. I gotta work too early in the morning to go to my games.
All right, we got Justin on the sitting on the bench. That's a MF and win. Yes, that is. Because I mean, one thing I can say is lifted ones. I'm not going to say the fall off will be steep, but at least we know we can win games with our backup. And that's something we haven't been able to say about our starters for the last couple years. You know what I mean? So
bro, we throwing touchdowns, man. We throwing touchdowns, dog.
In the red zone, and this is my last comment of the game. Russ had those 26 touchdowns last year. 20 of them was in the red zone. So it's money if we get down there. It's going to be money.
Yep.
All right. I saw it coming. Can't speak for me. All right.
Okay, Sacramento, dude.
and so did Mike Tomlin. Okay. Okay, he
Yeah,
going ham
Coach
on.
did
I like
that.
that, Lifton ones. Hey, Lifton ones, just listen to us, baby. We gonna tell you the real deal, and if we mess up, we gonna admit it. But we don't never take the blame, so you can go ahead with that. Uh, he said
Zero.
he got hands. Yep. Yeah. Hey, Beanie Wells does have hands. Uh, we got Derek Hunter. Yes, sir. We ate good yesterday. I bet you did. I bet you talking about Tria? I mean,
You
Pam.
talking about Ghost Steelers? That's little DBJ that lives in Texas. I keep telling you it is.
You ain't even hear me.
That's
He's
Tony
saying
Starks.
we ate good
Yes,
yesterday. I'm asking him
the
what he.
Steelers ain't good. Go Steelers. Ain't see the hash mark, pimp. He ain't talking
Yeah,
about no
well,
food.
I ain't worried about that though.
Damn.
Y'all
He's in
too,
Texas
man.
Dog, it ain't that
anyway.
serious, though. It ain't that serious, though. Damn, come on, dog. We got a
Serious
show,
what?
man. Yeah.
What are you getting your feelings hurt? I'm telling you what
No,
happened.
I'm just saying. Move
What are you
on,
talking
nigga.
about?
Yeah.
Nigga, what? What are you talking about?
Ta- tackle,
Done.
Do y'all
Good day, man.
tackle,
Dope bus
tackle.
signing out.
Randy Roach, tackle better on.
you bet not sign off. You
That
bet
must
not
be
sign off.
full screen, hall screen. Uh,
Uh,
tackle better on full hall screen. That must be full screen pass, and he don't get 75 yards. Oh, this is all messed up. And Hell was held in check. Great defensive showing. And finally, Terrell Austin did good. Yeah, I agree. Terrell called a great game yesterday. To me, he called a great game. Like I said that earlier. I don't think he gets a lot of credit because we just expect our defense to win games here in Pittsburgh. You know what I'm saying? And we rely on TJ a lot more because, again, we didn't really blitz him like that yesterday. You know what I mean?
yeah, that's what
But
I'm saying.
again,
So what he he called a good game in what sense for real, for real. I'm still
right,
trying to figure out
right,
where did he call a good game at? You know what I mean? You telling
right,
this person to line up on this person, that's the individual making that.
right.
We ain't had no sacks. You know, our interceptions came from making plays. So
Hmm.
schematically, you know, when you getting tackles for losses and you getting sacks that come from blitzing and all that, that's schematic. That's scheming. That our secondary picking the ball off and all that ain't got nothing to do with him.
Right.
I still, yeah, I'm not fond of Austin at all, to be honest with you.
All right, last one we got here. Big Twiz say, I like that Russ made our number 2 and 3 receivers show up in the stats. Austin caught a ball and Van Jefferson scored one. Yeah, he spread it around. Like we said, he did throw it to 7 different receivers. Najee was the only one who didn't catch his lone target. But
Well, yeah,
6
he ain't
guys
need
caught the
to,
ball yesterday.
which
6
is
guys
which is
caught
a
the
good
ball
thing.
yesterday. Yep,
Which is a good thing.
yep,
Which is a good thing in that type of win. Put it that way.
right, right.
Yeah,
But yeah, man. But hey, like I said, Steeler fans, we gonna do this every week. We gonna call it how we see it or how we see it's gonna be. And like Twan said, it's week to week. You know what I mean? We gonna make
yeah.
these call outs
We ain't gonna get too excited about it. We gonna take it as it come.
right. But
We gonna take it as it
exciting
come.
win, exciting win. Defense finally looked. I'm sorry, offense finally looked like a professional offense. I wasn't really scared on if we could get it in the end zone or the 3rd and 3s, the 3rd and 1s. I felt a lot more confidence with that. Not just going to build within the team moving forward, Twiz.
Yeah. We still got some room for improvement. That's the good thing.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
We still got room for improvement. Honestly and truthfully, I think if we had better coordinators, I think we'd be in a way better position, to be honest with you. Just me personally.
Right.
Like I think if we had a better coordinator, we win the Dallas game. We had a better defensive coordinator, we win that Dallas game. I really truly believe that. And it just, we got it's he's relying on his talent. He doesn't know with that talent, it's supposed to be lights out.
Mm-hmm.
Supposed to be lights out. Patrick Queen is constantly out of position. Constantly out of position. Constantly. I don't know if that's schematic. I don't know if it's him, but Patrick Queen is not working for us. I'm being honest with you. Patrick Queen did not have a good game yesterday.
Well, I did see him do some flashes yesterday, but Let me see. Yeah, he had 4 tackles.
I,
That
s-
was about
I
it. Yeah.
seen I seen I seen him have a lot of dashes, not flashes. He did not look good at all. He did not look good at all. Within,
Right.
how do you're within, you're a linebacker. You can't with when a running back coming out of the backfield. You just can't do that. You, especially right there in front of you. No breakdown, no nothing.
Right.
Terrible angles.
Right.
It didn't look good. It didn't look good. It didn't feel good because he's the anchor. He's the anchor of the defense. Like you literally getting taken out of plays. They cutting right up where they cutting up you ain't you lose. He definitely losing lane assignments. Drive his ass upfield, cut right up where he was supposed to be. That guard shot his ass towards the sideline. They went right backside, right up his lane where he should have been. Like
Right.
that ain't
Right.
he ain't gonna get it. He ain't gonna get it. He's definitely ruffling my feathers, so to speak, with his
Okay.
style of play. But
Big
I know it's not
observation.
easy. I know it's not easy because if the NFL was easy, it'd be a whole lot more people playing it.
Yep.
So I gotta give respect to him in that aspect. But now that you out there on that field and you got the uniform on that I root for, I'm not gonna take a back seat to my feelings and my emotions about it. You gotta play better.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, Reese. Yep. He is agreeing with you. Said Green ain't the dog I thought.
He's definitely not the dog we thought he was.
No
Not
doubt.
for what we paid him and not for the position that he's in. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like we used to the Lawrence Timmons of the world, the Shaziers of the world, the James Ferriers of the world. And the list goes
Dogs.
on and on in that middle. Dogs. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? That ain't dog work out there.
Right.
That ain't dog work out there
Yeah,
at
and we
all.
talking. We talking. We don't care if you the Mike or the Will. We had dogs at both positions. So
We had
that,
dogs at both. Even
yep.
Vince Williams was a dog. Even Vince was a dog.
Mhm.
Even Vince
Mhm.
was a dog. He was low key a dog. Like he was so low key. Like when it wasn't his time, they didn't want to even show so many glimpse of him because they didn't want nobody to see what he was and offered
Mhm.
him too much money to have him go elsewhere. Vince was a popper, boy. Him and Shazier, they was thunder and lightning. That was their nickname.
Yep. Yep.
Hmm.
But hey, great win. Great win, Stiller Nation. We go to 5-2. Like I said, we got to watch this game tonight to see what the Ravens do. We could be sitting at number 1 by ourselves after tonight, or we could be tied. You know what I mean for first. But they do have the half a game tiebreaker on us, Twiz, because they do have a division win, or
Hmm.
I could think they beat the Browns or the Bengals. I think they beat the Bengals. Yeah, they beat the
Yeah, they
Bengals.
did. They beat the
Uh,
Bengals.
so if they go to 5-2, they will be uh, listed as number
That's all
1 in
right.
that division. But
That's all right.
they don't scare us at all. You know what I mean? Lamar never scared me. Uh,
No.
none of them. You know what I mean? They do have your big man now, running back from Tennessee, um, but they don't scare me. But
Yeah.
again, y'all, great win, great victory. Russ starts it out, with one of the best games for a debut as a quarterback for the Steelers in history.
Hmm.
So let's just keep this thing rolling, y'all.
Yeah. That's it. That's
But
it.
hey, we're gonna get up out of here for my man Dope Bus. KY.
Big Twiz.
We out of here, y'all. Peace.
Later.